Hi, my name is Berko, and I'll be attending Columbia University next year I'm still kind of iffy, but possibly a joint major in math and computer science. So my 4 years here, I've been involved in SGA all 4 years. When I first walked in, I knew that I came from Rosa, and I was kind of involved in their student government. I was treasurer, and I knew that I wanted to try to be a big part of SGA at East. So my first year I ran for vice president of the class, and I won that, and then next year I was vice president of the class again, and then I went to president of the class, and this year I'm vice president of the school. So it's been really nice doing student government, because being vice president or an officer of the class really allows you to get to know kind of everyone in the class, and I think that was a great experience. And now that after all that, now being vice president of the school, you really get to have this kind of big connection with all the classes in the entire school. Making sure that everyone gets their voice heard in student government was really important to me. For class trips, for student apparel, for events with the school, now that I'm a school officer, people having their voices heard is pretty important. I've been extremely happy. The school, has its flaws that everyone talks about, complains about, but deep down I really think that most people have an awesome time here, and I definitely have. Yeah, I definitely think East has well prepared me for my future, and especially with student government, conflict resolution, all that kind of stuff. I would say, I know it's cliched, but senior trip was a really kind of big defining moment for me, because you always see people, see all your friends walking around the school, and they kind of have their persona as the seniors, the high school kids, trying to act cool, I guess, in front of younger kids. But then you go to Disney, and you really see everyone. It's kind of the last time that you get to act like just a child, and it was just amazing to see that side of everyone, and it felt great to act like a 5-year-old in Disney again. I know that in the beginning, everyone talks about how great senior year is. In the beginning, it's not easy. You have all the college pressure to apply to colleges. You have to write all your essays, get everything to all the colleges you want to apply to, but just keep looking forward, because once that deadline for college apps hits, it's amazing. I guess I would have to say that I always just try to show everyone who I really am. I kind of wear my heart on my sleeve, and I think, I don't want to be immodest, but I think that's what people liked about me whenever I ran for an office. In 10 years, probably in grad school, or still in some kind of school, because as much as I complain about work, or as much as you see me in the SGA office, I really do love learning, and that's one of my favorite things. I definitely think that all the classes I've taken, the teachers most of them have been super dedicated to the students. A lot of my teachers stay before and after school. On their off periods, their lunch periods, they'll give you any help that you need. And I think that kind of sense of support at East is one of the best things. A lot of people, like Ellie said, a lot of people are nervous about leaving East, but I'm also really excited, because as much as we love it at East, or I love it, of course you're in a more sheltered environment, and I think getting into the real world is a scary but really exciting prospect, especially since next year I'll be in New York City, the big city. I say this in my senior perspective, so I hope you've read it, but really the most important thing about high school is not caring too much about what others think, because your social life really isn't as important as you think, and if you just act without caring about what others believe, then you're gonna have a great time. Like I say in my senior perspective, I listen to the girliest songs, I watch chick flicks, and I just belt them out, and I enjoy it. Ring at the blank page before you open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find, reaching for something in the distance.